Join me as I take on the challenge of living on a tight budget for a month and see if I can make it work when my salary just isn't cutting it. In today's world, where the cost of living is skyrocketing, it's no secret that many of us are struggling to make ends meet. We're seeing prices rise on everything from groceries to housing, and it's getting harder and harder to stretch our salaries to cover the basics. Financial stress is a real thing, and it can be crippling. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's hard to shake the feeling of uncertainty that comes with not knowing how you're going to pay your bills. And let's be real, it's not just about being able to afford the essentials, it's about being able to enjoy some of the finer things in life, too. When your salary isn't keeping pace with inflation, it can feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of financial struggle. You might find yourself making sacrifices that leave you feeling unfulfilled, or worse, taking on debt just to get by. The reality is that many of us are being held back by stagnant wages that don't reflect the rising cost of living. It's not that we're not working hard enough, it's that the economy is simply not keeping up with the pace of inflation. And when you factor in things like student loan payments, credit card debt, and medical expenses, it's no wonder so many people are feeling the pinch. This isn't just about personal finance, it's about the broader economic trends that are shaping our lives. We're seeing a shift towards gig economy jobs, which often come with no benefits and no guarantees. We're seeing automation replace jobs that were once considered stable. And we're seeing the wealth gap continue to widen, with the richest 1% holding a disproportionate amount of wealth. In recent years, we've seen a huge shift in the global economy, with globalization and automation changing the way we work and live. In many industries, jobs are being replaced by machines, and wages are being driven down as a result. Add to that the rising cost of everyday expenses, and it's a recipe for financial disaster. It's no wonder that so many people are feeling like they're stuck in a rut, unable to get ahead no matter how hard they work. Many of you have shared your own stories of financial struggle with me, and I want to thank you for being so brave. I've heard from people who are working multiple jobs just to make ends meet, people who are sacrificing their health and well-being because they can't afford medical care, and people who are feeling like they're drowning in debt. These stories are heartbreaking, but they're also a testament to the resilience and determination of the human spirit. I've seen firsthand the emotional toll that financial stress can take on a person. I've spoken to people who feel like they're living in a constant state of fear, never knowing when the next bill is coming or how they're going to pay it. I've seen relationships strain to the breaking point because of financial disagreements. And I've seen people sacrifice their dreams and aspirations because they simply can't afford to pursue them. It's clear that we need to start taking action, not just as individuals, but as a society. We need to start demanding fair wages, better working conditions, and a more equitable distribution of wealth. We need to start supporting each other, rather than tearing each other down. And we need to start talking about the real issues that are affecting our lives, rather than sweeping them under the rug. To sum it all up, when your salary just isn't cutting it, it's not just a personal problem, it's a societal one. We need to start working together to create a more just and equitable economy, one that rewards hard work and dedication with a fair wage and a decent standard of living. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own stories of financial struggle in the comments below. If you're looking for more tips on managing your finances and getting ahead, be sure to check out my other videos, and let's keep the conversation going.